A very good evening, everybody. The story in Group B at the 2019 Copa América continues here in Belo Horizonte as Argentina meet Paraguay, with both teams looking for a first win in the tournament, and both now well adrift of Colombia after their second victory earlier. All can change around very quickly, of course, and remember, two of the third-place teams do progress to the quarter-finals, but it may be that Argentina find themselves at a crossroads in the early stages of a major tournament already. The defeat to Colombia did not proffer evidence that they have rediscovered their mojo, even if they do have their Messi back. So here we go, the story of two very disappointed and perhaps unnerved coaches. 5 changes by Argentina. The headlines: Agustín Marchesín makes his competitive debut in goal here, and up front Lautaro Martínez does the same. He has been preferred to Sergio Aguero. Also coming in, Milton Casco, Roberto Pereyra and Rodrigo de Paul, who of course came on for Angel Di Maria at half-time against Colombia, and you guessed it, it's his competitive debut as well as it is for Casco and Pereyra. The new man Scaloni looking to make his mark. A brave selection, let's put it like that. His opponent, the Argentine Berizzo in charge of Paraguay, still smarting after the way they chucked away a 2-0 lead against Qatar, and he's made 6 changes. Pires, Gomez into the back 4. Richard Sanchez starts in midfield. Derlis Gonzalez and Matias Rojas in the wide positions, and Federico Santander, coming off a very good season at Bologna in Italy, is preferred to Oscar Cardozo up front. So here we are in the home of Cruzeiro, the Mineirão, where Lionel Messi came up with a last-minute winner against Iran at the 2014 FIFA World Cup. There's been too much heartbreak for Messi and co since then, of course. Wilson Sampaio of Brazil takes charge. And the VAR much in evidence last night as Brazil were denied twice against Venezuela. Leonel Gonzalez leads the team here this evening. And Argentina do not have happy memories of their last visit here, certainly pre-Scaloni it was. They were soundly beaten by Brazil in a qualifier for the 2018 World Cup here. To say his life has been topsy-turvy in recent times, Berizzo, is an understatement. Diagnosed with prostate cancer, he lost 2 plum jobs in Spanish club football, but now in charge of Paraguay. A lot of tension in the air here in Belo Horizonte as Paraguay get us underway against Argentina. Colombia are setting a very fast pace at the top of this group. Paraguay with 1 point on the board, but it should have been more, they felt, against Qatar. And wholesale changes by both after the opening games. Derlis Gonzalez, one of the many to come in. So to Richard Sanchez for Paraguay. Tagliafico, one who keeps his place, the Ajax fullback for Argentina. Slightly different role tonight, it would appear, from the off for Giovani Lo Celso. And Marchesín gets his first touch in competitive international football. The new man in goal, preferred to Armani tonight. Little poke at the ball by Otamendi. Alonso. Otamendi given away, and Messi starting on the right and driving on. That was a very good recovery by Matias Rojas. Otamendi had the time to get his head up and pick a pass. Rodrigo de Paul is down the left. Remember, he came on for Di Maria in the opener against Colombia at half-time, with apparently Argentina really trying to work out how Scaloni wanted them to play. Much talk coming into the tournament from Scaloni that he wanted Argentina to be more direct. Ascenso found a decent little ball forward then. And de Paul cutting in, cut off for the free kick. Messi on it. Tagliafico with the sharp layoff. Milton Casco had to go back. Same story for Pezzella. A kind of a curious onlooker effect in the crowd here in Belo Horizonte from the neutral Brazilians here this evening. Well, not neutral, they always want Argentina to lose, I guess, somehow. But a case tonight of them looking on at Argentina after Brazil's own disappointment last night and saying, right, over to you lot, what can you do? Your plight's worse than ours in this tournament right now, and rather enjoying the fact that their great rivals are in such discomfort. Roberto Fernandez, the Paraguay keeper, sends it long. Pezzella's underneath it. Little touch by Tagliafico. Argentina get it. DePaul, the Udinese player, down the left, with the very successful Ajax left back behind him. Comfortable backup. Bit of room opened up again for Lo Celso, moving well with it here. Look for a free kick, but the referee allows Argentina to go on, and Lo Celso gets the ball back. Messi waiting like a man queuing for a bus then on the edge of the box. Nothing happened for him. Must have been a very interesting team meeting when news of the changes began to filter through, that Scaloni is determined to put his stamp on this side. Messi has nicked it, and that is a little wake-up call for Otamendi. Casco swings it in there, too high for Martínez, and he's a bit of a battering ram, is Federico Santander up front tonight for Paraguay, but he knows how to put himself about. Almiron is the supporting player, and he made the chase then. Laid off by Sanchez to Ivan Pires. Pires in at right back tonight for Paraguay. Hard to keep up with all these changes, isn't it? Foul by Dennis Gonzalez. Gonzalez plays his cup football in Brazil, but far away in Sao Paulo for Santos. Rojas. Casco wasn't holding back. Rodrigo Rojas. He's the elder Rojas. Mateus, just 23 years of age. Big transfer looming for him, we hear. Martínez can't really get on it. Lo Celso kept going. Might be a big transfer move in the offing for him, of course. Giovani Lo Celso. His future uncertain right now. But I suppose a big statement of faith from Scaloni tonight that he is one of the few who keeps his place following the defeat against Colombia. Junior Alonso. Otamendi looking for Santander, cut off by Pezzella. Little bit sloppy then by Alonso. He plays in Argentina for Boca Juniors, on loan from Lille, the French club. Deemed surplus to requirements really over the last year at Lille. Club very much on the up, of course, but rebuilding with Boca Juniors. Pezzella. Pereyra did well to get to that ball. Paredes. Tied to the touchline, Messi. Pereyra, in and out of Argentina's squad since 2014, Pereyra, and at no time has he promised to become a regular. It's an amazing turn in his fortunes here this evening to be playing in such an important game for his country. Here's Pezzella again, and Casco. Martínez doing his best to impose himself on this muscular pair of Paraguay centre-backs, Gomez and Alonso. It might be a hard task, that. Paraguay with dreams of rebuilding now, and encouraged by the performance last night of Venezuela, who put faith in their young players and got rewarded for it. Out of the limelight for the last 6 or 8 years, Paraguay, after a succession of World Cup appearances and a good quarter-final showing in 2010 under Tata Martino, another of the Argentines who's managed Paraguay, incidentally. The only real glimmer of hope recently, the Copa America final in 2011, when they were beaten by Uruguay in Argentina, and well beaten in that final. There is Gonzalez running into Tagliafico. He's a big lump of a man, is Federico Santander, the man brought in tonight up front to replace the venerable Cardozo. Lots of talk about identity crises for Brazil and Argentina at the moment, but in Paraguay the same kind of thing has gone on. The backs to the wall determination which underscored so many of their better teams over the last 20 years. A lot of the senior figures in Paraguay have asked in recent times, where has that gone? Where is that willingness to play when injured and to show up for internationals, maybe travelling across the world to do so? They feel that's gone out of their DNA a little bit. Best spell for Berizzo as a coach was at Celta Vigo when he reached the Europa League semi-finals. He's got much more experience, of course, than Scaloni. May 2017 appointed Sevilla's boss to replace Jorge Sampaio, who ironically was bound for the Argentina job. Scaloni worked under him for a while, of course. But Berizzo didn't last long at Sevilla. Received awful news in November 2017 that he was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and soon after he was fired by Sevilla. Well thought of in Spain, of course, got the Athletic Bilbao job, but that only lasted 6 months. Hopefully his fortunes on a personal level are on the up. At last, Dennis Gonzalez is on the up. Not really clear why that treatment needed to happen on the field, I must say. Might need a new shirt as well. Here it comes. Pereyra to Casco, made a little bit of room to cross it. There's no Higuain to attack a ball like that, of course, nor an Aguero. Gomez went down. And at least he's on his feet a little bit more quickly. Alonso to Gomez. 15 chanceless minutes here. A little creative play either way. Paraguay won't mind that one bit, trying to turn the psychological screw on Argentina. A much change Argentina side. Already into the first week of this competition only, and that PR spin that was coming out of Argentina, that we finally sorted out all our problems. Everybody understands what's going to be required. Everybody's willing and desperate to get there and play a part, and we're very confident again. And then the game starts. Otamendi. Martínez on the end of a stern challenge from Gomez. What a task, what a weight on that young man's shoulders here tonight, the 21-year-old now of Inter. Just one season in Italy behind him. Otamendi. Casco. Not on the same wavelength as Messi then. Roberto urging Paraguay to go forward with it. Wiser heads on the field may be prevailing here. Paraguay playing within themselves. Cautious by Gomez. Rodrigo Rojas, even more cautious. Otamendi. And again, Berizzo to be seen urging people to make forward moves. Not really any link-up play between Santander wearing 9 and Almiron wearing 23 so far for Paraguay. Martínez leaning on his man. After some deliberation, pumped long by Alonso. Santander really might have been expected to go for that. He does go for this one. And he's got turned. And Otamendi cuts it off and did well. Pereyra. No way through for him. Held up by Santander. Messi wins the ball back. The whole of Argentina urges him to use it, and he does so. Tagliafico made a good forward move. Messi again, where he can do damage, of course. Outcrowded then. The Celso tried to win it back. Paredes also slid in. Here is Lo Celso. Pereyra. Casco coming up to the right for him. Martínez had his arm in the air on the penalty spot, then looking for a ball to be played into him. Didn't come. Tagliafico now. Paraguay lay down their trenches and ask Argentina if they're good enough to penetrate them. They said so. He's done well. Brilliant, actually. The reverse pass, Pereyra was in his direction, Lo Celso, and the bright spark here tonight early has been the intent from Giovani Lo Celso. And that was Pereyra. Certainly not shirking the occasion. Trying things, energetic. Sent a couple out the stadium there, didn't he? Otamendi had just kept that in. Here's Junior Alonso. Loads and loads of time for Matias Rojas to get his head up then. DePaul was working hard, but he couldn't keep it. Udinese player now, DePaul. Otamendi. He'd just say he was keeping his goalkeeper involved in the game, I guess. No harm done. Lautaro Martínez. It's getting some fairly close attention, and it's not friendly. That was Matias Rojas. Little for Roberto Fernandez to do in goal so far for Paraguay. Fernandez, one of the very few in this Paraguay squad, incidentally, who were there in 2011. He was the backup goalkeeper then, when they made the Copa América final. And it comes from Messi. Santander got his head to it. DePaul cut in. Paraguay hold firm. Paredes was onto it first. De Paul again. Pezzella. Otamendi. Goes against Argentina. Gomez. Otamendi got the better of Santander. Now it's Almiron. Hardly had a touch, this boy, so far tonight, Miguel Almiron. But fans of Newcastle United will be looking forward to seeing him and what impact he can make in this tournament, of course. Gets on it here. Otamendi back to him. In by Rojas and all the way through again, sailing harmlessly in the direction of Marchesín. I'm not sure there's been a moment of concern in that penalty box yet, apart from the deflection off Otamendi. Pezzella across the halfway line, and then he leaves it to Messi. Alonso kept Lautaro Martínez at bay. Otamendi again gets the better of Santander. He's doing well in that department tonight, Nicolás Otamendi. Pereyra. Not quite the finesse there of a Messi, and Messi turns and gives Rodrigo de Paul a rather disparaging look. In all honesty, Argentina creating very little at the moment. Here's Almiron, took that nicely and beginning to get more involved now. One in the air by Pezzella. Wasn't really a very good touch from Celso then. And Argentina stuttering and stumbling and looking for something to happen or somebody to make it happen. Paraguay digging in. They've done well in fairness over the last two meetings, the two World Cup qualifiers. A draw and a win. They won in Argentina in October of 2016. It's a reshaped side since then, and here they come. Argentina got turned around all too easily then, and it flashes across the face of Marchesín's goal. Gonzalez had the hit from a very narrow angle when the support was arriving. And I wonder whether he might have done better to hang on to it. It's off Tagliafico. But Santander and others were arriving. He was the man who actually scored the goal when they beat Argentina in that World Cup qualifier. So the first moment of threat from Paraguay, and Matias Rojas to take the corner. They've got two centre-backs who can attack the ball in the box, as well as Santander. So many changes for Argentina. A few more seconds used up. And it dropped very invitingly. Gomez making his presence felt in the box. And Tagliafico was just caught out for half a second then. Got in a little bit of tangle, and again it was Derlis Gonzalez who was the problem. Paraguay's best moment so far. Almiron is very quick, and he very nearly got to Marchesín then. Past the 30-minute mark, and Paraguay beginning to look a shade more confident coming forward. Casco. Lautaro Martínez again put his arm in the air hoping for a ball. Messi gave it to him short and he got a free kick. The card is for Gomez. So, a moment of rich promise for Argentina. Not a shot in anger yet. They've not scored in this tournament, but if there's one player in world football that they could wish for to be over this free kick, it's the great man, Lionel Messi. He doesn't need reminding, Fernandez. Huge, huge chant of Messi, Messi, but can he deliver? Not really. That was rather tame, in all honesty. Quite a forceful retaliation there, quite a legal one as well from Lautaro, Martínez, and Gomez felt that. You see where he's from, you're allowed to dish it out, but you don't have to take any back. Santander not quite as fleet of foot as Almiron in chasing those balls down. Here come Argentina, Celso. One or two bright moments early on, but it's gone a bit quiet from him. Well, Martínez is out battled by Gomez, and now he might be in trouble. It's becoming a dogfight, and Paraguay won't mind that one little bit. Stop, start. Little rhythm to it. The tension being ratcheted up the whole time. Otamendi on the receiving end this time. Casco trying to make something happen. Long run from right back. And now quite a chase back for him. Briso again trying to urge Paraguay to go forward, and Almiron's beginning to play as he did in the game against Qatar. Did well to pull that back, and Paraguay go in front. It's a magnificent finish, and Argentina's problems increase again. Richard Sanchez, but all the work was done by Miguel Almiron of Newcastle United. A splendid strike from the edge of the box, but Argentina didn't pick the man up, and they couldn't stop Almiron before that. An electric burst. Remember that he didn't finish out the season. He had a hamstring problem, but no sign of it here in this tournament. Gets to the byline, and all alone coming into the box to finish it off. Richard Sanchez. What now for the brave new beginning coming into Copa America 2019 for Argentina? It's a rescue mission now. Beaten by Colombia and losing to Paraguay. And Paraguay beginning to play. There was an incident off the ball then. Almiron on the deck. Argentina wish he'd been on the deck a minute or two ago. Scintillating burst down the left. And Sanchez did the rest. He's loving this tournament, this boy. In the spotlight, and he knows it, so full of confidence. Just a little tangle then. I think it was Paredes, the Argentine player. Still at it, both of them. Otamendi's doing an awful lot of pointing and gesticulating and trying to push people around for Argentina, but it's very stop-start from them, to say the least of it. Aguero left out to give Lautaro Martínez his chance, but Martínez certainly doesn't have the physical power of an Aguero. Some boos are beginning to cascade down here, and that won't help any. Here he comes again, Almiron, and he's got options both ways this time, and Argentina look all over the place. It's Santander, and he really made a mess of that, Santander. That was a fortunate let-off for Argentina, and they may have more to do now. Bit ambitious from Otamendi. Messi cannot get started. Argentina cannot get started. Celso stepped over it. Martínez couldn't get it. And it's a handball. They started cautiously, Berizzo's men, but with a plan. All the time through this half he's been urging them to be a bit more offensive minded and to go forward and expose Argentina, and he's been proven right. Santander wins that one. Goes away from Almiron by Paredes. De Paul trying to go outside Pires. Celso. All the time he was trying to give it to Messi. Messi gets a header down here, and it's cleared by Rojas. Just a sense then that everybody was trying to get the ball to Messi, the Messiah. Pezzella, he's giving it away. Otamendi. Should be a fair measure of stoppage time at the end of this 45 minutes, given the injuries we've had. Messi can't get to it, and he cannot get a free kick either. Sanchez. Nothing doing there. Argentina win it. Now they need to use it. Crunching challenge that was. Pires came to it, but I think it was the player who slid underneath, and that was Rodrigo Rojas. Paredes saw the man coming, but I don't think he could see the two of them. Did his best to ride it. the crushing weight of national expectation. All the watching millions in Argentina, huge support here in Belo Horizonte, and nothing to cheer about for Argentina. What's the goalkeeper doing? It's going to be a yellow card for Marchesín. Paraguay want more. This could go to VAR, I guess. It's Gonzalez who's down. He very nearly nicked it off the keeper. No indication yet that the referee has been told he needs to come and look at it, and it may well be that Marchesín has to settle for the yellow. Correction, Armani in goal, actually. That was a late change to the team lineup. So the yellow for Armani. The original team sheet that came out had Marchesín in goal tonight. Marchesín might have thought he was about to come on the field for a second or two then. Argentina free kick. The bemused look says so much. Gomez does need to be careful. He is also on a yellow card. That bemused look also says so much. Paraguay have got to hope that this is only a precaution for Gomez. He's been so important to what they've done here in this first half. Celso. No way through. Casco hoists one in there. De Paul trying to come in round the back. Tagliafico. Otamendi was cool, calm and collected, and it is half-time here. And the temperature rising all the time in Belo Horizonte. Richard Sanchez has given Paraguay the lead, a goal brilliantly created by Miguel Almiron, and Argentina, beaten in their opener, have had very little to show for their endeavours in the first half. The new men, the many new men tonight, sparkled brightly for a while, but then the pressure seemed to start to tell again when they realised that Paraguay were going to make it a dogfight, and Argentina are in deep trouble again here in the Copa América. It's Argentina 0, Paraguay 1 at half-time. So just a single shot from Argentina and no goal threat. So a very tense evening developing in Belo Horizonte once more. Argentina looked like a team with the weight of the world on their shoulders when they came out, in all honesty. Paraguay with a point on the board at least coming into this. And after a very tentative, cautious start by Paraguay, they began to find spaces going forward. Derlis Gonzalez away down the right. It did prove a handful, in all honesty, for Tagliafico, and that really set the tone for what would follow. Messi had a free kick, which was really no more than a tentative prod at the goal. Fernandez, easy for him. Almiron away down the left, the Newcastle United flyer, and nobody could stop him. Just about kept it in. The pullback was perfect, and Richard Sanchez rammed it home for Paraguay. Nobody picked him up for Argentina on the edge of the box, and Paraguay in front. And as the half had gone along, they began to look like the side more likely to score, and that's not saying much in the sense that Argentina offered so very little. And all Argentina's problems mounting. And then Armani, the goalkeeper, making a real mess of that. Only a yellow card. It might, in the minds of Paraguay supporters, have been more. Certainly the Paraguay players did their best here to persuade the referee, but he got away with it somehow. But the look, again, says everything. Paraguay up and at him and fancying it, and Argentina's much changed lineup is showing the strain again.
This program is brought to you by Future Ticketing, proudly sponsoring Copa America on Premier Sports.
Ronaldo has his goal.
One last chance of Piontek! Oh, that's wonderful! Napoli at their clinical best! Can they turn it round? They can! It's what champions do!
Live Serie A on Premier Sports.
Okay, Peloton, let's do this. Rachel in London, I see you. Let's see what you've got today. David in Edinburgh, that is 200 rides. Let's make it count. Do not give up now. Let's go. Let's climb together. Here we go. You are stronger than you know. In 3, 2, 1, saddle. Great job, Peloton. Whew, you smashed it.
Anything can happen when you're out and about this spring, but with the AA, you don't need to worry. Join from just £4.50 a month. Our cutting-edge technology means our mechanics can fix 8 out of 10 cars at the roadside, and we'll get you going in around 30 minutes. Plus, with unlimited call-outs, we'll always keep you rolling. So why wait? Break down membership from £4.50 a month. Search AA Spring today. The AA, because anything can happen.
Well, Colombia with chances then against Qatar. And what was a very tough first half. Rodriguez heading wide. And Colombia dominating the chances in that first 45. The game really didn't come alive until the second, really. Cuadrado on that occasion. Testing the keeper. And she made some good stops throughout this match. Rare chances on goal. Especially in the first half, Alfith using his pace. Couldn't get power though behind the shot. And Cuadrado was full of tricks for Colombia. Zapata was looking for support. Medina's shot into the side netting. A better second half from both teams. And the handball appeal, which was eventually turned down, the card rescinded. Alexis Pereira, the Venezuelan referee, saying no in the end. And Colombia pressed. And Qatar came out. Spina finally making his first save very late into the second half. A thief on this occasion. Martínez was in on goal. It's a great one-handed stop. Sheep looked competent and confident as Colombia continued to go to the air. Some great stuff from James Rodriguez. In the end, he would supply the game's only goal. Zapata's header, superbly taken on the 85th minute. Great pass into the area. And the goal inevitably coming from the air late on, and Colombia go through to the next phase. Confirmation of the table.
Em would just like a beach photo of her old geography teacher. That's okay, Em. There's one online fail we can all avoid: choosing the right broadband provider. You sent the message.
On the bright side, get fixed-price broadband and line rental from $19.99 a month for 18 months, now with no activation fee.
We haven't mastered online shopping yet, have we, Jason?
Get unlimited broadband from $19.99 a month, plus a £30 reward card. Search PlusNet Broadband. PlusNet will do you proud.
Now's the best time to book your summer crossing with our exciting range of super summer offers. Book now at poferries.com.
At Aqua, we know it can be tough out there. Hey, what's up with you, little guy? Oh. Well, maybe an Aqua credit card could help. By rebuilding your credit rating with no nasty surprises. Thanks to our regular text reminders. And we say yes to someone every 2 minutes. Our eligibility check won't affect your credit rating. So check your eligibility today at aquacard.co.uk.
This programme is brought to you by Future Ticketing, proudly sponsoring Copa America on Premier Sports.
Welcome back to Belo Horizonte, everybody. Argentina trail Paraguay here in this Group B game at the 2019 Copa America. And at the moment, they trail by quite a margin in the group overall. Colombia on top after a second straight win earlier. They're on 6 points. Paraguay and Qatar a point apiece as we speak. And Argentina heading for a second straight defeat. Not necessarily just yet heading out of the tournament, it must be said. But it doesn't look good right now. Paraguay putting all their troubles of recent years behind them. A spiky performance from them so far. They were so frustrated to throw away a 2-0 lead against Qatar. They'll take nothing for granted here, of course. Berizzo, their coach, making even more swinging changes than Lionel Scaloni for Argentina. Competitive debuts for Casco, Pereyra, De Paul and Lautaro Martínez tonight for Argentina. But it looks like the changes have been effected again at half-time. Scaloni did change it around at half-time against Colombia. Sergio Aguero is going to be introduced, well, reintroduced to this Argentina side, left out at the start tonight by Scaloni. Lautaro Martínez was the player who started up front. Martinez stays out there, and Roberto Pereyra apparently is the player withdrawn. Big roar for Aguero. Understandably, they need him badly. So Argentina trailing here, beaten by Colombia in the opener. Scaloni brings on Sergio Aguero at the break. Pereyra has gone off, and Argentina certainly need to light the fire somehow. Foul by De Paul. Derlis Gonzalez down the Paraguay right had some good moments in the first half. Here's Pires, one of the many changes tonight by Berizzo for Paraguay. 5 in all from him. And Almiron gets on it again, so lively, moving so well here, and he gets a corner. He really fancies it against Argentina tonight, doesn't he, Almiron? And the big battering ram introduced up there tonight, Federico Santander, playing off him. Matias Rojas to take the corner. I think his own man stopped that, Gomez. Alonso was in there. Armani scurries after it. And just once more, confirmation that it is Armani in goal starting tonight for Argentina. The team sheets came out with the backup goalkeeper Marchesín in ahead of him, and there were so many changes anyway by Argentina. Armani perhaps fortunate still to be on the field in the eyes of some. He got a yellow card. Doing his best to stay cool. Still, of course, only the caretaker manager officially, Scaloni, entrusted with the task of setting Argentina on a new course. A barren few months, demoralising few months following the FIFA World Cup last year. Would Messi return? He did return eventually. A little bit milky, the challenge by Milton Casco, and here goes Almiron again, beginning to dominate play tonight. Looking for Santander, who got there as quickly as he could. He'd never admit it, but of course it would be so special for Berizzo to win against Argentina tonight. Lo Celso, flattered to deceive early on tonight, Giovani Lo Celso. Otamendi. Pezzella to Casco. Excuse me, to De Paul, that side. Now Casco. So De Paul has shifted out to where Pereyra was playing in the first half for Argentina. Aguero using his strength. That's not a quality Martínez has in abundance, and it was evident at times against those robust centre-backs first half. Here's the robust Santander. Stopped by Pezzella. Messi. Little room for Celso. Didn't want to hit one. Stopped by Paredes, and Messi shrugged off it by Almiron. Paredes keen to get on with it. De Paul, Aguero. Knew Messi was somewhere behind him. Rojas takes it clear for Paraguay, and he's run well with it, and Almiron was almost in. Argentina looks so vulnerable. Aguero does some covering, but look at Aguero's body language. Otamendi's header. Casco. Rodrigo De Paul floats one in the direction of Aguero. Sergio Aguero! It's off the crossbar. Martínez couldn't finish it, and it's a fine stop by Fernandes second time as Messi closed in. That's as close as Argentina have come, and wouldn't you know, Sergio Aguero would be in the heart of it. Messi did brilliantly to get it down, but sharp piece of work by Fernandes in goal for Paraguay. Now, will that get Argentina really going? Some checking is going on. High drama with the VAR last night to deny Brazil twice in the second half. Troubling perhaps for Paraguay that there's becoming quite a lengthy delay here. And there is something that's going to require the referee to make a final judgment on. At the moment, the decision is corner to Argentina. Time and again with these reviews, the phrase that hangs in the air is clear and obvious, and the open question whether, if it requires this level of scrutiny, whether it really can be clear and obvious error. So the VAR didn't do Brazil any favours last night. Has it done Argentina a favour here? It looks very much like it. And the card is coming out as well. Handball, it would appear, against Paredes. Yellow card, and Argentina gifted the chance now to level it. Martínez's shot came back off the crossbar. Messi couldn't convert the second time, but now he has the chance from the penalty spot. That, of course, is if he can see off the competition from Sergio Aguero. It is to be Messi. He wears the captain's armband of his country. He said his heart had been broken too many times when he announced his retirement from international football, only to a couple of months later to say, do you know what, I love the jersey and I love the country too much, and I'll come back, and it might mean more pain, but I'll keep trying to win something. First, he's got to drag Argentina into this tournament, and this is the moment to do it. Roberto Fernandes has had a good night in goal so far for Paraguay. Could he make himself a national hero now in Paraguay by keeping Messi out? Messi from the spot, and he hammers it home, and Argentina are level, and they have a goal on the board at the 2019 Copa America. Maybe it was written all along. The ground where Messi scored that famous goal at the death in the 2014 FIFA World Cup to win a vital game for Argentina, and that's a vital penalty tonight, 5 years on. Thank you to the VAR, I think. Now Scaloni's all business on the touchline. That late winner against Iran 5 years ago, and it got a roar like that penalty did. Given away, and actually well recovered by Alonso. Argentina is seeking to get about Paraguay now. Has to be a free kick. Otamendi trying to get to it. Overall, Paraguay have played well and they've had more than a fair share of this. As we head toward the hour mark, there's still much more for Argentina to do here. Almiron. Messi picks it up, drives forward, Aguero. Bristling with intent since he came on, Sergio Aguero. Full of aggression and determination. Here he goes again. Paredes to Celso. Lots of room for him. And he decides to hit one. Well, pretty tentative in all honesty again. Alonso found Otamendi out. It's a great run forward. It has to be a penalty. Otamendi scythed his man down. Gonzalez it was. A great run by him. Surely no need for any VAR. An open and shut case. And Nicolás Otamendi, for all his years of experience, it was a ridiculous challenge. Panic set in here. He cannot win that, can he? Paraguay had been hauled back only, what, 3-4 minutes ago. And now they have a chance, their own penalty, to go in front again and increase the anxiety for Argentina. Well, Armani, who stayed on the field at the end of the first half, could he be the hero here? Derlis Gonzalez. Rules of the game for 2019-20, you must have 1 foot in contact with the line. It's an amendment to the law. Or if you're jumping up and down, you must be on a plane with the line of the penalty goal line. Gonzalez for Paraguay. Armani keeps it out. A huge, huge moment, and he silences all his critics with it. All of those who didn't want him to start tonight. Still Paraguay have a corner. Armani again. And now Argentina breathe again. It's not been free-flowing by any means, but the drama is compelling once more in the Copa America. Penalty converted at one end, and he bails Otamendi out big time. Armani, the goalkeeper here. The Pau tries to burrow his way through, and Messi wriggles away with it. Drives into the box, Leo Messi. Pires is the defender, and he did well. Argentina have found top gear for the first time at Copa America. And now they've got the whole Argentine crowd back on side here. Signs of a change imminent for Argentina. Messi gets on with it. Tapal finds Messi, looking to get in the box again. Celso over the top from Lautaro Martínez. Player down is Rodrigo Rojas. Otamendi smashed into him here. And Martínez heading the ball over the top. Aguero says, I know how to do that. Angel Di Maria will be next to come on. He was substituted at half-time against Colombia, with Argentina looking to find their mojo. And it is Celso who's withdrawn. Well, sorry, let's confirm that. Let's retract that, actually. It's Martínez, as per the board. So that was Martínez's last involvement. He might have put Argentina in front. And still no sign in the tournament of Paulo Dybala for Argentina. A couple of times tonight this boy has been on the brink of coming on, Oscar Romero, and I'm not sure it's going to happen again now any more than in the first half. Rojas groggy. Just a small point of football law there, incidentally, as well. Another of the changes for 2019-20. No longer is the side taking the goal kick required to leave all their players outside the box. A player can receive the ball inside the line of the penalty box from the goalkeeper now. Sanchez. Just that period of about 15 minutes, Argentina took the game away from Paraguay, and time in possession is what Paraguay need here. No problems for Pezzella. Here's Casco. The shoulders just look a bit more relaxed. The body language is more positive for Argentina. They sense that they can go and win it now, especially because Aguero's on the field. He's made a huge difference. And to complete the set of law changes for the 1920 season, the uncontested drop ball, the last, hopefully the last one to be called to mind tonight. Still, Oscar Romero waits for Paraguay. Celso. Taken on by Aguero. No way through for De Paul. And the wait finally ends. Oscar Romero to replace Santander. Romero plays in China now for Shanghai Shenhua, formerly of Alaves. Here he is, first touch. Di Maria yet to have an involvement, and that was the idea, I think, from De Paul there. I guess there has to be hope still for Paraguay, given the kind of defending we saw from Nicolás Otamendi to give the penalty away. The belief that there can be another mistake from Argentina. In the great debate, of course, about how to get the best out of their so-called stellar attacking players. Perhaps what's not aired quite so often is where have all the great Argentine defenders gone? Certainly nobody in the current era for Argentina in the class of a Daniel Passarella or Oscar Ruggeri, Jose Luis Brown. Latter days, maybe Roberto Ayala, who's on the staff here with Argentina, or a Javier Zanetti. Into the feet of Aguero, and he tried to give it to Messi again. They've not been able to link up just yet. I guess another of the questions has been around the goalkeeper, but tonight Armani has come up with a very important save from the penalty. Forward by Casco, De Paul. Rojas slid in. Di Maria. Messi wins the throw. Certainly starting to make things happen now. DePaul gets to the byline. I think some of the Paraguay players are actually asking whether the ball did run out over the end line there. No, he kept it in. "15 minutes for Argentina to go on and win this and ease the burden." Paraguay could so easily be back in front, of course. And Almiron looks very, very dangerous tonight. They'll hope that he can keep going, of course, given his late season injury problems. That's not a certainty. Celso fouled. Casco. DePaul on the move again down the right. And Alonso did well. Romero wins a free kick. Tagliafico's headed down. More and more ball, it seems, for Argentina. Otamendi. On by Pezzella. Romero got onto it for Paraguay. Didn't go anywhere with it, however. Messi. Di Maria. Not really a meaningful touch from Angel Di Maria since he's come on. A point for Paraguay tonight keeps a great deal of pressure on Argentina going into the last round of games, of course. No sure thing against Qatar. They meet them in Porto Alegre, while Paraguay go to Salvador to meet Colombia. It's going to be a thrilling finish to the group, we know that. Here's Paredes. But it is Colombia sitting pretty tonight on 6 points. Argentina have got to keep chasing a victory here. Tagliafico taken out. And apparently the referee unmoved by that. The Argentine bench saw it rather differently. Rojas. Touch of irony in the olays, perhaps. The Brazilians in the crowd are enjoying seeing Argentina scurry after it, chasing it desperately. Now, way after the event, a yellow card comes, but it's actually for Tagliafico. Tagliafico was on the receiving end of the first challenge, which went unpunished. Obviously clearly annoyed by that. He was forceful, to say the least, and he got the yellow card. So the keeper Armani in the first half, and now Tagliafico tonight for Argentina. A sense at the moment that this is a lull before the final storm. Paraguay will still believe they can go forward and get something, but they're going backwards at the moment. Argentina know they must get something. Otamendi across, that was a clean one. Against the player he actually fouled for the penalty, Gonzalez. Berizzo's not yet ready to make another change. Oscar Cardozo was being prepared. Rojas trying to search out in behind Tagliafico to Gonzalez. Almiron just runs away from people. He's scythed down by Otamendi. Now, had there been a yellow for the tackle which gave the penalty away, Otamendi would now be off the field. He's making his impact on this tournament, the Newcastle United player Almiron, no question. Troubling perhaps here for Argentina that although they picked it up at the start of the second half and really set about Paraguay, they've not been able to maintain that intensity. Paraguay have been quite comfortable for the last 15 minutes. Matias Rojas over it. He's going to try one here, and Armani palms it away, and it almost went over his shoulder and into the net. Almost. Wouldn't have counted. Offside. There was just something about the way Rojas shaped to hit this that he gave off an air of belief, but the players coming in were offside. The second stop by Armani deserves a great deal of credit. Maybe not that one, but what reactions. Romero was closing in, just went too soon. So another scary moment for Argentina, and Di Maria again cannot get on the end of it. Long by Fernandez. Helped on by Romero. Returned by Pezzella. Romero. Nice and tidy. Referee's watching very closely on that little debate on the far side. De Paul wasn't too happy. Paredes, one back for Argentina. Gonzalez on Paredes. Miguel Almiron is now being withdrawn. That is one of Paraguay's main attacking weapons coming off. He's made his mark here tonight in a big way. Celso Ortiz comes on to replace him. Maybe just that question mark in the back of the mind of Berizzo. Don't want to take any risks about his fitness with an all-important third game in the group now looming. But he's been excellent tonight. Messi looks pleadingly at the referee, and the referee accedes to his request for the free kick. Not from there, however. On we go. Laid off by Lo Celso. Di Maria's gone to the right, whips in the cross. And the outstanding Gomez cleared it for Paraguay. Got the crowd excited on that far side, but Di Maria couldn't keep the ball. Matias Suarez is on, as you can see, wearing 19. Another striker. Chucked on by Scaloni, with Argentina desperately searching for a winner. Leandro Paredes to take the corner. Paraguay kept cool and cleared their lines. Here's Romero. There's Lo Celso tracking him. So Suarez on for De Paul with time very short. Third change for Paraguay now. When Marcelo Escobar comes on, as the ball sails harmlessly over the top from Sanchez, the first half goal scorer for Paraguay. And Gonzalez also withdrawn. So both of Almiron and Derlis Gonzalez have been taken off now. It would appear that Paraguay are intent on just settling for a point. Well, ensuring that as a bare minimum, which of course keeps all the pressure on Argentina. Romero. Rojas. Tagliafico. Paraguay have it back. I don't think there's any debate that the fire has dimmed for Argentina over the last 20 minutes after that bright start to the second period. Escobar well forward, floats it in there, Armani takes charge of it. And we head into stoppage time. Messi fouled on the halfway line. The greatest debate of all those debates about the fate of the national team for Argentina. With Messi in the team, why can we not win everything? But maybe the question should be, where would we be if we didn't have a Messi to drag us through? Because without him, what have we got? Yes, they came to life here second half, but they've not been able to maintain it. And all through the whole tournament, they've not been creating chances. Level tonight by way of a penalty, which needed a VAR and a close look. What can Di Maria do? And the boos start again. Long, long way to go still, 7 minutes. That's an easy one for Gomez to deal with. He's been extremely good tonight. Gustavo Gomez of Palmeiras. It's a bit more like the Paraguay style of performance from a decade ago, perhaps. That won't catch Armani out. Those kind of spiky teams, making the most of what they had. Not too fussed about the artistic element. Intent on grinding out results if they can. And they're nearly there to claim what would be a fabulous result for them. Di Maria looking for Aguero. Tagliafico. Great block by Paredes. Here come Paraguay. Argentina not too happy about that. Oh, and there was a ball onto the left. Argentina, when Paraguay break, look so exposed. And they've got away with quite a few tonight. Lo Celso. Matias Suarez couldn't collect it. Romero all alone. And run off it by Lo Celso, who looked absolutely all out. Just gave it to Messi and stopped. Messi burst through the first line of cover. He saw the pass to Suarez, but he couldn't quite give it. Romero wins a free kick. Fine piece of work then by Paredes to block down the shot from Tagliafico. Aguero. It's for offside. Five of the 7 additional minutes have elapsed without Argentina having a shot or threatening to create a chance. Tagliafico's won them a throw. Pezzella. Di Maria. Deflection on it. Didn't fool Gomez one little bit. And it's Paraguay who get the free kick. And Romero's down again. It's very, very late now. Di Maria gets to it. Looking for Aguero in the box. How often have we seen him gather a ball like that and spin his man and put it in the net? And that's exactly what Argentina were craving there. It didn't happen. Romero's done really well for Paraguay since he came on, battling away, and they have battled their way to a 1-1 draw here. It's all over. Argentina have been held by Paraguay. They did at least come to life with Aguero on at half-time, and Messi buried the penalty to level it when the VAR favoured them, but they couldn't sustain it. And remember too that Armani, the keeper, had to make a fine penalty stop at the other end. All this after Richard Sanchez had given Paraguay a first-half lead, and Paraguay, like Colombia, are proving very, very difficult obstacles in this group. Argentina do have a point on the board. They're not out of it, but we now know that they cannot win the group, and they may well have their hands full against Qatar. They still have it all to do. Argentina 1, Paraguay 1.